Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Simplay Motorsport, here for the hot lap of this week's GT3 track, the Belgian circuit, Spa-Francorchamps Grand Prix circuit. Then you see very tight, well, not tight but twisty circuit. You're forever having to do something around this track, and it's not actually going to be me taking you through the lap today, although I'll be talking. We'll be on board Mazda as we see he's coming towards the second part of the lap. Not able to do the lap myself today, so Mazda will be doing the lap for us in his BMW M6, a new car again, another car on the hot lap calendar. I think the only car we've got left is the Porsche to do. Yep, join us then this Wednesday for the Pro-Am category at 8 PM UK time for the Pro-Am group to go around Spa, and then join us Thursday night for the Pro lads to go around Spa, where we hope to see Mazda on the grid. Just depends on whether he is working the late shift or not. After the news we got told he may be on the late shift at work for the next couple of weeks due to covering people away from the workplace, so it will be unfortunate if we do lose Mazda, a race winner, pole sitter, and a downright top bloke who's challenging for the title. It'll make Peaceful Explosion and Gary Leach's job a lot easier, but I am no doubt that we'll miss Mazda on the grid if this is the case. He's coming towards the back end of his lap then, and he's got to get his chicane right at the end to nail his run down towards turn 1 to get the best for the start of this track. And here he goes then. So we're about to start a lap off Spa, and let's see what he can do. So he crosses the start line and he keeps to the left, brakes at the 100 meters into first gear, clips the apex of the corner there, then gets it nicely done out and use the curb there on the left hand side. So through turn 1 we go, flat now before we come to probably one of the most famous corners in the world, El Rouge. Left, right, left, and is he flat throughout it? Let's see. You see there on the speedo, the accelerator absolutely flat to the floor, so he's kept it absolutely pinned, and he'll be flat out now over the top of Radion and down the straight towards the chicane here. The braking markers are the other side of the metal fence, so where does he brake? Just as the curb comes along, gets the apex of the right hander and the left, and in second gear. Over to the right, cuts back into the middle of the track to get himself sweeping through that right hander. Uses all of the curb on exit. Now stay left as you're braking downhill. The track kind of falls away from you slightly here, but nevertheless Mazda down into first gear does an absolute stellar job of getting round there. Now back across the right hand side of the circuit, down into second gear for the left hander. Use the curb on exit. Keep it to the right hand side of the track though as you go through the gears here and head down towards this long left hander. Now you've got to be patient on the throttle at the start of it, and then when you get about a quarter of the way around you can start to put the foot flat to the floor again. Use the curb on exit, and Mazda does so beautifully there. The bridge, or the little sign over the track there, the identification as to where to brake. Use the shadow on the floor to know where you're braking there, and through that chicane beautifully. Use the curb on exit again. Well done Mazda, he's done that absolutely brilliant through there. Driving the right hander now onto this fast last section. Use the curb on exit, he's done that again. Clip the apex here and again run out wide and use the curb. He's done that possibly a bit too much, but either way nicely done from Mazda there. Now absolutely pinned to the floor right from here then all the way down to the bus stop chicane braking zone. Will he lift through on this left hander? We'll see. Keeps it pinned in, runs a little wider than he'd have wanted to there. Over the curb then, and now on the brakes into the bus stop chicane. Through he goes, misses his first apex, which has compromised him on the second part here, but nonetheless that is a heck of a lap time, and that is absolutely brilliant from Mazda as he's going to cross the line and do a 2 minute 19.4. That is an absolute stellar lap from him. I know he'll be chuffed to bits with that time. But that from us is the hot lap of Spa-Francorchamps then, and we hope that you will join us Wednesday night live at 8 PM and Thursday live at 8 PM. But from all of us here at Simplay Motorsport, thank you and good night.